inflation, softer than expected growth.
INV Form 13G Tyro Biosciences 4, February 20th.
And just a bit more within the GDP report, Q4 government spending was down at least 5.1% pace. That's the most since 2020, according to Bloomberg headlines. Some traders suggesting it could be the effect of shutdown. And just going into the details of the report, the BEA itself says the full effects of the partial federal government shutdown on Q4 estimates cannot be quantified. However, BEA did estimate the effects of a reduction in the labour services supplied. And just a bit more on that one there. So it says the services supplied by federal employees. BEA estimates that this reduction in services provided the federal government subtracted around 1 percentage point from real GDP growth in Q4. Remember, Trump did suggest it was going to be at least a couple of points of GDP. The BEA's data suggests it subtracted 1 percentage point.
INV earnings call transcript. Baltic Horizon Fund faces valuation challenges in Q4 2025. INV Upstart secures $200 million auto loan commitment from Wafra. INV Aspire Biopharma regains Nasdaq compliance requirements.
All right, let's get it. Major shift on Nasdaq. All the indices basically shifted down there. Gold still up at the top there. If you can trade gold, a lot of these platforms aren't letting you. But today we're going to be watching the Nasdaq Futures, some oil. I had some nice oil plays last night actually, overnight. And then we're going to be looking at bonds positioning. Starting to see some tick ups there on the bonds. Going kind of risk off here.
INVGE Aerospace gains after MS upgrades stock on aftermarket demand.
Just looking for that pop and drop on oil. Still not quite. Oh, the drop in pop. That's what I was waiting on. A lot of prop firms aren't letting you trade the
INV Digenex signs $40 million reseller deal with ResultX.
If you can trade metals, man, be ready. All right, if you're trading your personal account, let's look at oil. Oil still, we kind of we had this nice push yesterday, or overnight, I should say. I think we played it here. It's called some nice shorts here. Really nice shorts.
INV CDT Equity acquires 20% stake in Sarborg for $115 million.
Nasdaq is just heading down. All right, Nasdaq now has some major news just come out here, and we have more. The PMI's setting up here. Here we go. That was a nice short. Could have taken that. Held the 800s. Didn't take that one though. Still thinking further downside though. All right. Possibly to the 7.
INV LiveRamp partners with Scout for AI ad optimization.
Right now, Nasdaq is in play. Ultra bonds are leading up there at of course, as well. Money is going into the bonds, going into the dollar as well. Just out of the markets. All right, it's just plunging. See what we could be going here. Look like a little inverted almost. course, when we're getting something like this, I'm gonna draw my field.
MW. Gold's pushback above $5,000 is picking up steam, but it's been a bumpy week.
So I do definitely want to see that 700 hit. Further shorts. And again, let's just reanalyze here.
Audio on. Live headlines enabled.
Gold on the way back up here. Oil just pretty much ranged out down there. So we're back over back over 66.
INV Kirby adds Tracy Embry to board of directors.
Okay, look like shorts back in play. Got the 58 tag. Here we go. I want to see us get to that 700. Here we go. Nasdaq. Gold back rallying, so it's pretty much risk off here. Bonds up. Helps. I mean, just a tad, but they are up. Alright. 10 years, the ultra. Oh, the 10-year is 2 years actually. Okay, that's okay. Short rate. Oh my God, rare gold, man. If you could trade gold, like I mentioned, a lot of these props are stopping gold trades, but if you can trade it.
INV Nucor promotes Jack Sullivan to Chief Financial Officer.
Man, looking at that 50s, 70s. Let's get rid of some of this here. Gold is definitely in play. Definitely in play. Let's go Nasdaq. Further downside on Nasdaq. This must be for the week, okay. Yeah, so we're looking at the weekly VWAP. So the daily. Daily, of course, we're down at the lower end of here. So possibly for US session, possibly a drop and pop and then a continuation down. Right. Now we could get a reversal though too. Right, I'm looking at this kind of inverted head and shoulders looking pattern. We're going to see we start heading down here. That's definitely going to be out of the window. But right now, no buys, only shorts. Only shorts right now. And longs on gold.
INVC Lees Halts Kabla acquisition talks, eyes minority stake.
Look at that. Silver back over 80. We should see that further downside push on Nasdaq. Let's go Nasdaq. Let's go Nasdaq. Just broke out a value here on gold. So I do want to see further upside continuation here. Oil still over 66. Nasdaq.
INV off the hook yachts to acquire Florida marine service firm Apex.
Gold is the truth. Gold is where it's at right now. Gold. I mean, gold is going crazy. Have some major news as well coming out. PMI for the US, 8:45 Central. Waiting on that for the round to open. Right now, though, gold, man. Gold. Like I I said these props are restricting trading on gold, silver. We did get that further upside expansion though out of value here. Still looking for more upside here. So let me get a little pullback.
INVPDS Biotech amends Phase 3 trial to add accelerated approval path.
I was holding on too tight until you looked me in the eyes and you said, relax, relax, oh, and it feels so nice. Hold me.
INV Citigroup looks at the scenarios for crude as tensions rise. INV Nano Nuclear appoints Sarah Lennon as policy advisor. MW. Open Doors stock rallies as the home buyer shows progress in pivot to leaner business model.
Oh man, I was just looking at Open Door. Stock rallied. Just was looking at that, man. Go and look at it here. Gold on that move up. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do half and half here.
MW. GDP grew 2.2% in 2025. The economy might do even better this year.
we're looking at gold and Nasdaq.
Just for NUE, Nucor, it does announce a buyback of $4 billion. It's Nucor NUE announcing a $4 billion buyback.
Just an update here for OpenAI. They do announce a 200-person team which is
INV
developing
morning
AI
bid,
devices which
oil
will
and
include
gold.
a smart speaker. According to the information, that'll be priced between $200 and $300, and it will not ship until February 2027 at the earliest.
INV U.S. military operation in Iran likely at this stage, Raymond James says. INV Trump EPA to weaken rule limiting harmful mercury, air toxics from coal plants. MW. The economy just flashed a Goldilocks signal and it's been doing a lot of that lately.
Just an update regarding the US and Indonesia on that trade deal. So they are to give equal opportunities to the US and other countries on critical mineral investment following trade deal, according to the energy minister.
INV Rosenblatt cuts Gemini space station stock price target on restructuring.
Just an update regarding JPM via the WSJ. So Chief Executive Diamond did reportedly sell $21 million.
INV earnings call transcript. Eurodry Q4 2025 posts strong EPS beat.
And good morning to equity focused listeners. The Daily News Score US Equity Open News is on the headline feed and the reset sheet.
INV Save Pro Group wins $1 million US government AI systems subcontract.
By around a third of 1%, NQ down around 0.5%, RTY underperforming down 0.8%. Some of the main stories: FT reporting, Nvidia reportedly close to a $30 billion investment in OpenAI. That'll be down, however, from the previous $100 billion that failed to progress through a memorandum. In terms of the tech sector, some credit concerns are rising after Blue Owl Capital reportedly failed to secure financing for a $4 billion data center project in Pennsylvania, as questions were asked from one lender over CoreWeave's creditworthiness. Those shares down by 2.5%. In terms of some of the earnings, Comfort Systems ticker FIX beat on revenue, they're up 4%. Open Door beat on quarterly metrics, they're up over 15%. Consolidated Edison shares being choppy, revenue beat but adjusted net income missed. Lyondell Basel LYB, they cut their quarterly dividend by around 50% amid challenged markets, shares down 3%. Akamai, they're down 7%. They reported weak guidance ahead. And then for Grail, they are sinking some 49% after its NHS Gallery trial missed the primary endpoint of reducing late-stage cancers. And then in terms of some issuance, Select Water Solutions, WTTR, down over 9% after it announced a $175 million Class A common stock offering. And just more from the Indonesian Energy Minister, says we will negotiate further with Freeport on details about royalty tax after initial mining permit extension deal. On ExxonMobil, says its CPU permit will be extended until 2055. Update regarding US and Brazil. So Brazilian President Lula wants to negotiate drug trafficking and rare earths with US President Trump.
INV4 made K Moleculen Biotech Inc. for February 20th.
Brazil's Lula, now just speaking on India, says need to get $30 to $40 billion of trade with India. Update from Blue Owl. So executive speaking on CNBC, the co-president reiterates they are not halting redemptions, they're just changing form.
MW. Tesla's most affordable Cybertruck is here. But Musk hints it won't stay cheap for long. INV Mangaceutical stock surges on TRT program growth. INV Rosenblatt raises harmonic stock price target on broadband strength. MW. Fed's favorite inflation gauge shows it has more work to do to tame price increases.
Seeing remarks from White House advisor Hassett says the Trump economy running pretty close at 3%.
Late night city lights bleed through the glass. Don't know who I am, just know who I was. Chasing something quiet, something I can't name. Every road looks different, but they all feel the same. Still searching, still breathing, still lost. But I like it, something in the dark keeps calling my name. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's the game.
INV BMO cuts work give a stock price target on lower comps despite solid results.
Smoke rising slow, the music fills the room. Not running anymore, just making space for truth. Some nights feel like questions with no easy end. I'm learning that the lost part is where it begins.
And Hassett describes today's GDP as somewhat disappointing.
Still lost, but I like it. Something in the dark keeps calling my name. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's the game.
MW. I paid $90 for access to the JFK Capital One Lounge. Is it worth getting a $3.95 a year credit card for unlimited access?
Vergisst oft Sachen, doch wenn was will, no fails, einfach machen. 11 von 10 sagt selbst ganz cool. Girls haben gewotet, Quelle June, old school. Sagt, wenn was falsch ist, kein Drama, kein Dreck. Bisschen rough im Ton, doch der Charme ist korrekt. Richtig gut, das ist richtig gut. Aber wenn's richtig, richtig gut ist, dann geisteskrank.
And more from the Blue Owl head of credit says we are selective about making loans to software companies.
BJJ im Kopf, Ziel klar im Blick, sagt best in Germany, kein Witz, kein Trick, Feinschmecker, Zunge, kein Standardgeschmack, änderst du das Essen, er merkt, zack, zack, Unternehmer meint, schon lange am Start, June macht sein Ding auf seine Art, heute ist dein Tag, also Gläser hoch, Happy Birthday June, der coolste Probst. Richtig gut, das ist richtig gut, aber wenn's richtig, richtig gut ist, dann geisteskrank. Richtig gut, das ist richtig gut, aber wenn's richtig, richtig gut ist, dann geisteskrank. Unternehmer meint, schon lange am Start, June macht sein Ding auf seine Art. Heute ist dein Tag, also Gläser hoch, Happy Birthday June, der coolste Probst.
Satosuの反乱誰も寝てない夜インテリみたいなアーティストトラブルメーカーみたいな学者いろいろいるけどどれも違う金持ちでも貧乏でも違うだけどやっぱアイスキャンディーの溶ける音はやっぱアイスキャンディーの溶ける音だな
部屋に花こんな夜には全てが壊れる月明かりの夜全てが壊れる
全てを失ったら自由が残ったな気が狂いそうな夜の音ペンを走らせたら文字が空白の横に線が残ったなうんざりしてたから空を見上げたら月が
And more from Blue Owl Capital's executive says they think this is a difficult short-term patch.
MW. Tariff-proof your partnership, how couples can turn economic hurdles into financial wins.
The ashen gray sky flows from me. Gray skies, gray tears, and gray fears at night. Ooh, at night. At night. At night.
INV Mizuho raises tandem diabetes stock price target on pump shipments.
starless night, not a star inside tonight. The ashen gray sky falls down, falls from me. Gray skies, gray tears, and gray fears at night.
And further for Blue Owl, so the head of credit says for their OBDC2, they're going to continue to return capital in an accelerated manner, ideally every quarter.
INB Mizuho raises Six Flags stock price target to $25 on attendance. INV Mizuho raises Ring Central stock price target on margin expansion. INV Decker's outdoor stock rating upgraded to buy by Argus on growth.
Coming up in around 10 minutes time, we are looking out for the S&P Global Flash PMI data for February. So in terms of manufacturing, that's seen unchanged at 52.4. Services seen rising to 53 from 52.7. And last time out, the composite, that was 53. Update for Apple, just a calendar update. So they have confirmed the global event for March 4th with the focus on new products such as the iPhone 17e and MacBook.
Stay cool through it all, stay fresh through it all, stay blessed through it all, crush your morals. I'm guaranteed you destined to fall. I'm like the less you around, then the less you involved. Fuck an election, I'm trying to make sure my section evolve. Calling me about mess, bro, I'm rejecting the call. These niggas still staying still, and they accepting the stall. I'm not respecting the stall, it's not respected at all. Maskeler düştü, sahneler boş. Gerçek acıtır, hadi biraz coş. Zamanım bitti bu son.
Just making you aware of some of the latest remarks from Zelensky. He says that they hope in the near future, in February, it will be possible to announce another round of negotiations, and this round can be truly productive. Earthquake update, 5.3 magnitude earthquake within the Japan region.
INV Stephen Madden stock preview sees 4Q beat on wholesale
from US
strength.
President Trump says
Piper
he is
Sandler
considering
says.
limited strike on Iran. Trump says he is considering a limited strike on Iran. Would line with those WSJ reports we did get yesterday afternoon. So we are seeing immediate downside in crude prices here now in the red. WTI just dipping briefly below the $66 per barrel handle. Brent now down to $71.28. So just for reference, Trump is speaking at a White House event.
Staying fresh through it all, baby. Why staying fresh through it all, baby?
INV Mizuho raises A10 network stock price target on growth outlook.
More from Zelensky, just noting that all sides agreed on next meeting within 10 days. Military talks are constructive.
Don't fool around with it. Get therapy, get help, get medication if that's right for you. Don't talk therapy or something. But the very simple reason you
And
don't
just
wanna
further
fool
on that
with
Zelensky
people with depression
remarks, so
is
it says
that
no
serious
progress
about
on
it.
territory discussions.
I'm not horny, I'm sad.
INV Form 144 Bluebird Corporate 4, February 20th.
Am I really bad? But it's ticking time bomb. It ends. And it does not help to tell the person suffering it, get up and get out and have some fun and forget and stop thinking about yourself. Pull up your socks and play some tennis and you'll be fine. Could I ever be bad? I just wanna be happy. Why are all of them sad?
INV KeyBank raises ICU medical stock price target on margin outlook.
I suppose the first and second times because you think this can't be happening again. But the help is there and it must be used. I'm the reason you're sad. I just wanna be happy. At least they won't be sad. Come on. Snap out of it.
INV Akamai stock price target raised to $120 by KeyBank on Capex outlook.
And just 1 minute now to that data. We are waiting S&P Global Flash PMI for February. Manufacturing seen unchanged at 52.4. Services seen at 53, up from 52.7.
INV KeyBank lowers Invitation Homes stock price target on weak fundamentals.
Ten seconds. Manufacturing 51.2, services 52.3, so I missed there on both manufacturing and services, leaving the composite at 52.3, down from the prior 53. So manufacturing there 51.2, unexpected drop from the prior and expected of 52.4, while services that comes in at 52.3, again unexpected drop from 52.7, despite markets looking for an uptick to 53. In terms of reaction, very muted reaction across equities, Tinos and the dollar.
INV Main Street Bank Shares declares quarterly dividend on Series A preferred shares.
Just a quick look within that PMI report. So just some of the commentary we've got. It says so far this year, data in PMI is indicative of GDP rising at an annualized rate of just shy 1.5%, signaling a marked cooling of the economy in Q1 compared to the robust growth rate seen in the second half of last year. And just seeing remarks from Fed's Bostich, says businesses in the southeast see no sign of a sharp economic downturn.
Just an update from US President Trump. He does say that he will be traveling to China 31st March to 2nd April. And that's according to a White House official.
MW. What investors can do about seller's remorse and how to decide when to buy a stock back. INV Western Union faces earnings test on digital transformation.
Folks, 10 minutes now to the top of the hour, and another batch of US data is due. We'll be getting the final Michigan data, and additionally we'll be getting new home sales as well. In terms of Michigan, the final headline expected at 57.7 from 55.4. The sentiments gauge seen at 57.3 from 56.4. And we'll also be getting the expectations, which was prior at 57. Just in terms of the inflation gauges, the prior 12-month was at 4% and the 5 to 10 year was at 3.3. In terms of the new home sales data, the consensus does look for 730,000 versus the prior at 737. And also, as the desk has been flagging up over the course of the day, we are set to get a Supreme Court update just after the top of the hour. For reference, it is unclear whether we will be getting an update on the tariffs, but again, just in case, desk is watching, and as indeed is the entire market.
MW. A $10,000 credit to be voluntarily bumped from your cruise. Passengers are scoring lucrative deals as trips get overbooked.
Yeah, life's full of many beautiful things. Kinda like kings and queens. It ain't always as it seems, but by all means, keep having those beautiful dreams. I hope you make
INV US judge upholds $243 million verdict against Tesla over fatal autopilot crash.
places I really hate it. See, my mind is working a little funny. It's completely chaos. Even my own thoughts be running from me. Some people show love, but others show hate. My mind's been so fucked up lately, I can't find no escape. Yeah, I've been digging through the grave, I've been digging through the dirt, I've been digging for so long, trying to cure all that's hurt. Lately I hooked up with this girl, tried to show her the world and all the beautiful things it had to offer. But then she chose to be the author of the relationship, and then she ended it. She showed me a different side, she fed me with lies, but as time flies, it was no surprise. She switched up on me like in Vivid, and I fell for the distortion. She came out as a completely different person, a different version. Yeah, yeah, 2.0, sometimes, that's how it go. I was so low, yeah. This bitch, she left
Just a bit more from the Fed's boss stick. Labour is tight, also in agriculture and hospitality. And in the home building sector, he says developers across the board say it's difficult to find workers to build homes they are demanding, and that's leading to
INV
higher
Wall
prices.
ST dips after weaker than expected GDP, higher inflation data.
I just permanently got a sad face. Fuck. I guess I gotta admit, this life ain't the one that I thought I'd live. A fucked up time nobody wanna relive. I got fucked so many times, I guess it's hard to forget. I guess I gotta admit, this life ain't the one that I thought I'd live. Yeah. When life flashes, people shatter its glasses. As time passes, you gon' be the one spreading that ashes. I
INVQ2 Holdings stock hits 52-week low at $51.34.
Sometimes my mind be working against me. I used to be the kind of guy to see the glass is half empty, but I've been on this journey alone and I know nobody gon' save me. Lord praise me, I pray that the Lord forgave me. Yeah, Lord save me. But Einstein once said that everything is relative. The way you see the world depends on your point of view. Now stop being so negative. Clear your mind out of irrelevance and focus on the present and what's true. Yeah, I know life can be tough. And sometimes it's just too rough, but you gotta keep moving forward and never let life bring you down or be a coward. We all have our own struggles and our own bubbles, but we gotta pop it and break free and show the world what we can be. Yeah. So let's keep pushing on and never give up until the dawn. Rise up from the ashes and show the world that we're more than just flashes. In this ghost town, we'll create our own sound and dance to our own beat. Living life to the fullest, never accepting defeat. So keep your head up high, yeah, and never let life make you cry, yeah, because in this ghost town, we'll rise up and never back down.
ATO to the world. Elevate your mind, brother. Elevate your soul, sister. We've been living in the basement too long. It's time to take the stairs now. Let's take the lift. One time for the ancestors. One time for the future. Yeah.
I'm seeing shadows on the pavement where the light should be. Chasing ghosts of a system that wasn't built for me. But look deeper in the mirror, see the crown beneath the fade. We the architects of wonder, yet we're living in the shade. I'm tired of the whine talk, the crash out in the flex. We trading life for likes, why they cutting us the check? It's time to trade the whine for a young man mode. Teach them how to leave before the streets.
It's around a minute and a half. Final headline: 57.3 expected from 56.4. For conditions, 57.7 expected from 55.4. And for the consumer sentiment, the price was at 57. 1 year inflation was at 4%, and the 5 to 10 was at 3.3.
From the red clay of Georgia to the concrete of the north, there's a silent revolution when we bring our genius forth. Poverty's a prison with the doors left wide, but you can't lock up the spirit when the wisdom is the guide. We need doctors, we need owners, we need tech, and we need land. Instead of reaching for a trigger, brother, reach for a hand, because I'm nothing without you and you're less without me. That's the simple mathematics of
INV Services PMI dips lower, falling short of predicted growth.
like the wind, cause they know when we're united, that's when we begin to show them what it looks like when the stars align. Black
10 seconds.
love is the rhythm, black unity's the design. Black unity's the design. Imagine Greenwood rise.
And the headline 56.6 below the expected 57.3. Conditions 56.6 below the expected 57.7. Sentiment comes in at 56.6 from a prior 57. 1 year inflation 3.4% from 4%. And for the 5 to 10, 3.3% unchanged. And new home sales 745,745, above the expected 730. And next up, folks, as we said, we will be keeping an eye out for the Scottish update, potentially.
My wife's credit card payment is 3 months overdue.
That we get this announcement
as an
today.
authorized user, am I in trouble?
Starting from around about now. Supreme Court is going to be issuing a ruling in challenge to the legality of Trump global tariffs, according to headlines. Still waiting an update. As according to headlines, Scott is set to issue ruling. So it is striking down the Trump.
INV Sensata Technology stock hits 52-week high at $38.10.
Tariffs. And in immediate reaction, we're seeing upside for equities, downside for bonds. Dollar appears to be weakening. So that's the Supreme Court strikes down Trump admin IEEPA tariffs. This was, of course, in line with expectations, but the market reaction is upside for equities, downside for bonds, downside for the US dollar. Supreme Court rules against the tariffs enacted under the federal law, which is meant for national emergencies.
Modes dancing the light, perspective shifting, finally getting the vision right. No more static in the signal, I'm clearing the air, finding beauty.
INV Booz Allen Hamilton stock hits 52-week low at $76.25.
So just some of the reaction in bonds just paring back. Remember, ahead of this, analysts had suggested that if the Supreme Court did strike down the tariffs, the Trump administration still has other tools it can use to implement its trade agenda. And just while we look at the macro reaction, a quick look at the micro. Companies like Nike, NKE are rallying on this, given that they produce a lot of their goods overseas. So some of the knee-jerk reaction paring back in both equities and bonds. And as a reminder, we just want to reiterate that the Trump administration has already indicated that it has other tools at its disposal to pursue its trade agenda if the Supreme Court took this action. So a lot of that reaction in the dollar against the majors just being pared back. Equity reaction did knee-jerk higher, but we're pairing. Bonds did knee-jerk lower, but again, we're paring back some of that downside. One of the reactions, just to point out that while some of them are paring back, as we just mentioned, gold sticking a bit lower. It did move from around about 50-50-ish down to 50-20. We're last at 50-30-ish now. And just in terms of the details, the vote was 6-3 to strike down those tariffs. 6-3.
Trying to hold what was never mine. Everybody saw the steady light. Nobody knew the cost of burning bright. I kept reaching for the switch.
INV Emera earnings on deck. Can utility maintain dividend streak?
According to the WSJ, the US military is planning on Iran highly advanced, with options ranging from targeting individuals to pursuing regime change, according to US officials cited by the WSJ. So that's military planning on Iran is highly advanced, Options range from targeting individuals to pursuing regime change. This is the WSJ citing US officials on that.
Everybody trusts the steady flame. Nobody asks if it's tired of burning just the same. I don't blame
INV Dominion Energy set to report earnings as wind project
And just a
costs
correction there,
mount.
that's actually a Reuters report, not a WSJ report. So just to repeat, Reuters reporting US military planning on Iran is highly advanced. Options range from targeting individuals to pursuing regime change. Reuters cites US officials.
Some lights aren't meant to last forever. Maybe going out is how you find the sky. I press my hand against the cold glass and let the moonlight finally catch my eyes. You never knew about the window. You never thought to look beyond the switch, but the dark was just a doorway and I walked right through it. And the bar went out and I just stood there in the dark. Wasn't scared, wasn't crying, just quiet in my heart. All that time I spent rewiring when the window was right there. The bulb went out and finally I could breathe. Still here, standing. Found my window, found my air.
Я простой работяга, только мастером стал. И случайно, ребята, я в управу попал. Думал, будет все быстро, подпишу документ. Зря надеялся, только там провел целый день. Да-да-да, этажей очень много, коридоров не счесть. Обойти надо многих, как все это учить. Я хожу, очарован, не был тут много лет. Что же это за сказ? Сколько здесь королев? Королевы коридоров, наваждения мои. Все они проходят мимо, словно летние дожди. Не догнать и не угнаться, только взглядом проводить. Королевы коридоров, не мои, вы не мои. Не твои. Стройные, красивые, ножки очень длинные, каблучками цакают, сердце аж берет. Милые, хорошие, вы мои любимые, все бегут, торопятся, куда-то все спешат. Я вернулся оттуда, но забыть не могу.
INV Applied Materials stock hits all-time high at $376.34.
Королевы коридоров, наваждения мои. Все они проходят мимо, словно летние дожди. Не догнать и не угнаться, только взглядом проводить. Королевы коридоров, не мои, вы не мои. Не твои. Бабарам, бабарабам, бабарари, бабарам, бабарабам, бабарари.
And just one of the details being reported, the Supreme Court has not addressed the eligibility for tariff refunds. So the Supreme Court has not addressed the eligibility for tariff refunds. Remember, there was some research suggesting that it could be refunds in the value of around about 175 billion. So that remains a grey area. Reporting suggests the Supreme Court has not addressed the eligibility for tariff refunds.
MW. Supreme Court rejects Trump's tariffs. Here's what the president could try to use instead.
Ordinary world, just a day in the grind. Same tree, same
same rules, something missing inside. Then a call to adventure, hit and knock it aside. World starts cracking, destiny's calling me out. But I freeze, refuse, yeah, I doubt what I'm worth. Fear talking loud, got responsibilities first. Then a mental pulls up like you're ready to grow. Drops wisdom and a tool, says it's time, let's go. From the block to the myth, yeah, the journey gets real. Every step, every scar, every truth I reveal. Fall down, get up, yeah, the cycle repeats. Hero's journey in my blood, feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Cross the threshold, no return, step into the unknown. New world, new rules, I'm out here on my own. Testing enemies, allies, riding my side. Learning who's real, see the truth in their eyes. Approaching in most cave, feel the tension build slow. Heart beating heavy, face to face with the low. The needle deal hits hard, feel death in my breath. Fight fear, fight failure, stare down my death. But I rise from the ashes, seize the sword, claim the prize. New power, new truth, see the world through new eyes. On the road back home, but it ain't done yet. Final resurrection, one last high stakes test. At the time, sad joining in the physics like a buzz in the mind. What a tree off the leaves on the sharp of the fact. Well, I put with new black kid and catch me a laugh. But your interest down, thank you, help at the sky. Jump my level, sit in first, put a lot on the back. The block press is a con that I lie to trust. Yellow hairs on my hand, but it all like out. I see nature on my mind that I've lost my
MW. Here's what Paramount would have to do for Netflix to walk away from its Warner Brothers deal.
Just a bit more from the Fed's Bostic in his comments. He says GDP of 2.2% for the year, pretty strong number. Given
More young workers are being nudged
issues,
into these tailored 401k accounts.
Surveys are saying
Should you make the switch?
More tariff costs into prices this year, and strategies to avoid that have run out. Comments from Bostic. Reminder, he's a non-voter and he'll be retiring before he gets on the voting rotation. Bostic suggests that the economic strength in the US means that the Fed still needs to pay attention to prices. Bostic, any growth above 1.8% suggests that upward pressure on prices will be seen. On the latest data, he says latest PCE data. At Bostic, there is a risk that above target inflation will become the public's expectation. Now Bostic on PCE says latest data is a long way from the target of 2%.
は広すぎて影が一つだけその後更新は止まった今は島におじいさんが一人だけ住んでいるらしいみんな家族ごと船に乗って出て行ったのだろうあの子たちは今頃中年に差し掛かる頃都会に出て働いているのだろうか誰かの親になっているかもしれないでもあのページの中ではずっと子供のまま何も縁もゆかりもないのになぜか心もどこかが引っかかる元気でいるといいな遠くの街であの海の色を時々思い出しながら最後の生徒の家の庭には石なのに叩くと金属音がするちっちゃい石が合うらしいいつかその音一度だけ
Bostic says it's prudent for Fed policy to remain mildly restrictive to the Fed is not contributing to inflation. Bostic on tariffs says the impact on prices will eventually flow through. It's possible afterwards trajectory will be back at 2%. Elsewhere, he's just noting business expectations are similar for GDP growth, and that could add to price pressures. And Bostic isn't hearing too many concerns regarding the labour market. He says it feels like the economy is at something of a plateau. So around 10 minutes now to the bottom of the hour. For the BOC watchers, we will be on the lookout for the Senior Loan Officer Survey.
You taking the car again? had that the bike is too easy, an excuse to stay home.
I see you, let's get into the rhythm.
I ignite the ignition, bypass the two-wheel mission. If I took the bike, I find a reason for a mission.
Keep it on it.
Pull into the lot, weaving through the high-spec chrome. The house of muscle monolith, the heavy lifters home. Past the sporty clientele, I'm stepping through the door, where grimace faces battle gravity and ask for more.
Or maybe they just sit there staring at a glowing screen. Digital distraction in a mechanical scene.
It's that me time, revel in the rhythm of the sweat. A heavy metal symphony, the best version yet. Push, pull, legs rest, the algorithm flows.
In the concrete jungle,
That's just how the story goes. Push, pull,
up to the third floor, huffing as the lungs expand. No lift in the building, just the work of your hand. In the locker room, searching for a little bit of space to drop the heavy baggage and to find your own pace.
Don't touch nobody.
That's the brothers in the mirror, admiring the bill. Strategies for perfection, all the dreams unfulfilled. Data the elliptical, second row behind the dash. The TV just a flicker, but the people provide the flash.
Some are gasping for the oxygen, some are walking slow. Half an hour on the phone, nowhere left to go.
Spandex holding tight while the mind starts to wander.
On the mysteries of life and the games that we ponder. Warm up is a memory, now it's time for the steel. To find out if the strength that I'm feeling is real.
push, pull, legs rest, the AI gives the cue. Breaking down the old just to build up the new.
I'm happy so far, I'll be back for the round.
At least it's some me time.
To revel in.
Yeah, that's me and the way. See you tomorrow.
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 Push, pull, legs. Push, pull, legs. Push, pull, legs. Push, pull, legs.
Push, pull, legs.
See you tomorrow.
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 Yeah. Check it out. Kyoto Diamond G 100. Welcome to the endless nightmare or dream. Yeah.
And just note, as we get this tariff decision, Senator Warren, Democrat, urges refunds for Americans after the Supreme Court ruling.
一周目は余裕シャクシャク景色がいいねなんて笑う客2週3週足にくる負荷徐々に削られるメンタルとつか同じ景色同じ坂道デジャブいや現実だこれが道12キロのループまるで地獄の無限ループ日が沈み闇が街を飲み込むヘッドライトだけが先を照らす1、2、3、9数えるな残りの距離 Don't think just move ただ前だけを見ろ大文字100ぐるぐる回る思考回路累積5200の回路限界超えてハイになる細胞夜を越えろ万本朝をつかめ狂ったように走れ Yeah, this is the loop game 真夜中静ま まりかえる森の中己の呼吸と音の音だけ誰かのお疲れすれ違うナイスランそれだけが救いつながる魂なんで走るなんで苦しむ自問自答繰り返すリズムやめたい無理無理止まれない衝動ゴールゲートまでノンストップの暴走朝焼けが大文字を染める長い夜が明けてく最後の一瞬ウィニングランいやこっからが本番絞り出せラストのパワーただ前だけワンリロー外文字100ぐるぐる回る思考回路累積5200の回路限界超えてハイになる細胞全てかけろ勝ち誇れ栄光のフィニッシュへ break the loop endless loop is over new me is here 大文字ヤコヤコendless loop is over new me is here 大文字ヤコ練習する文化で育った結果霊障のまま当然例外のまま恋愛する商売のないままの商売 SDGs 誰がさせてな多分それ俺じゃないんだろうな気づけよばっかお前だってそうさいい加減疑うこと覚えないよどっかの誰かが適当にしか周到に仕組んだらお前死ねと言われたら死ぬのかい働き方改革だニューノーマルだの陰謀論だの都市伝説だの法で決められなければできないとか愚かしにも程がある前をすりつぶすり込まれた誰かの何か死んだら使えねえぞ脳みそ腐らすな生きてるうちにしっかり使え
INV earnings call transcript, Barings BDC Q4 2025 beats forecasts, stock rises. INV Fidelity National Financial stock hits 52-week low at $50 and 57 cents.
And folks, just be aware of a report. This is via Caitlin Collins, who says that President Trump commented on the Scottish decision inside a White House breakfast with governors this morning. He called it, quote, a disgrace, according to Caitlin Collins. And he told those gathered that he has a backup plan. So it's pretty much in line with expectations. Analysts were expecting him to pursue other methods to achieve his trade. And Collins, Trump commented on the Scottish ruling striking down the tariffs while inside the White House breakfast with governors this morning. He said it's a disgrace, and he told those gathered that he has a backup plan. Again, that's very much in keeping with what we expected.
INV Schneider National EVP, CFO Campbell sells $173,000 in stock.
She's from CNN.
け出す信号が途切れる君の情報は混乱している人生を難しく見せまるで壊れたように見えるそして青木の誤りを探せと求めるでも誤りを探せと求めるでも誤り私じゃないどうすれば伝わる分かってくれないなら全てが君だけの話じゃないってこと君のためじゃない
INV earnings call transcript. Now Inc.'s Q4 2025 results miss forecasts, shares tumble.
Potentially of note for some gambling related names. According to reports, Netherlands has banned Polymarket over quote illegal gambling services. Fed's Bostic just commenting on the tariff decision. He says it's hard to know the fallout from the ruling on tariffs. Notes it depends on issues like rebates as well as how firms react. He does add that it will raise questions about whether new supply and pricing standards remain or begin to shift back.
INV earnings call transcript. Cogent Communications Q4 2025 earnings show EPS beat, stock tumbles.
I was bust over blow. 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 Yeah.
And Bostic talking the neutral rate, he believes it's around a quarter to a half percentage point below current rates, as Bostic on the neutral rate thinks it's between 25 and 50 basis points below current policy rate.
Yeah, I was bust up Oklahoma, flew to Harrisburg by way of Atlanta, stopped in Lewisburg on the way to Allenwood, flying like Santa would, getting that jet fuel therapy cause the feds was scared of me. A young vet on these rookies, Pyrex cups and sugar cookies, from having them cooking to having them hooking, good looking hoes slinging nookie. You get popped, then they book me, they had to cheat to beat me. After court, a cop approached me discreetly and said it was an honor to finally meet me. From 20 G's in a mattress to 20 keys, an attractive actress, locked up in Victorville, palm trees and cactus, USP Tucson, scorpions and rattlesnakes, fighting they dirty tactics, however long the battle takes. Yeah, I was bust Oklahoma.
INVTD Cowen cuts workday stock price target on mixed checks ahead of earnings.
And Bostic just sees 2.4% growth this year, 2.1 next year, and he believes that they'll return to trend in 2028.
Entramos al club, me piden fotos y WhatsApp. Me pongo loco cuando se enciende la luz. De repente te vi, la madera de gente me lleva a ti. Si no nos amamos, ¿qué nos queda aquí? No, ya no somos lo que éramos. Mi cielo era tu cuerpo y tu labio mi parnaso. Pero ahora todo cambió. Apareces en mi mente como un flash, nos movimos en pedazos de cristal. Pone nuestra canción, tú dices que no, que no, que no. Dices que no, que no, que no. Pero en la noche de la club me pides más, pides más, pides más. Y sé que no, que no, no es la última vez, no es la última vez, A ti te conocí cuando todavía era un niño. Ahora me buscan para hacer cine. Yo te recuerdo todavía como un ángel. Ahora te encuentro, pero no sé. Ya no somos lo que éramos. Mi cielo era tu cuerpo y tu labio mi parnaso. Pero ahora todo cambió.
INV Praxis Precision Medicine stock reaches 52-week high at $337.01.
For those who track it, Dallas Fed's trim mean PCE 2.2% annualized in December, rising from 1.7 prior. And more from the Fed's Bostic. He says that if inflation moves the wrong way and begins climbing again, the Fed will have to have rate hikes on the table. So the Fed will have to have rate hikes on the table if inflation moves the wrong way.
INV US new home sales fall in December,
which did
inventory
suggest that
declines.
Some policymakers wanted to see two-way language on the Fed's reaction function. And folks, just according to some reports, we are expecting US President Trump to update on Truth Social very shortly. This is according to
INV stocks jump after US Supreme Court rejects Trump's tariffs.
X, and just for reference, she's the White House correspondent for News Nation. So she's saying that Trump will update on Truth Social very shortly.
She like, pay for my time. I'm like, girl, check the price tag. You talking like stock in the sky, but the market say that's a red flag. Whole app full of clones, same pose, duck lip, thirst trap, same clothes. You want rent, you want flights, you want shoes. When your friend down the block taking dues for food. You got clearance cat, that ain't luxury. You want stocks and bonds for some company. Talk about on the price, check the company. If they giving it away, that's the summary. Just that blowout box, girl, it's oversold. You ain't Gucci with the tag, just a thrift or roll. If the streets get it cheap, why you texting me? Just that buy one get one, ain't no scarcity. Yeah. You say queens need kings, but you hustle like a pawn. Tryna charge like gold, but the shine long gone. You want crypto coin from a 9 to 5 man with a mouth full of lies about a 5-year plan. Got a wish list long as your weed, but the cooch been running through teams. Girl, your past got a paper trail, yet you talk like your skirt made a whale tail. Chanel, you got clearance cat, that ain't luxury. Stop playing, stop. You want stocks and bonds for some company. For what? Talk about I'm the prize, check the company. If they giving it away, that's the summary. Real talk. This that blowout box, girl, it's oversold. You ain't Gucci with the tag, just a thrift or roll. If the streets get it cheap, why you texting me? This that buy one get one, ain't no scarcity. Whole aisle full of her, whole rack yell, I'm that. Baby, once the shelves overflow, ain't nobody paying top cap.
INV bared neutral as a firm sees BNPL growth but faces credit risk.
Stop bragging about what's in your lap. Cause if everybody test drive, everybody know that whip ain't worth that cap. You got clearance cat, that ain't luxury. You want stocks and bonds for some company. Talk about I'm the prize, check the company. If they giving it away, that's the summary. This that blowout box, girl, it's oversold. You ain't Gucci with the tag, just a thrift or roll. If the streets get it cheap, why you texting me? This that buy one get one, ain't no scarcity.
INVEU says analyzing US Supreme Court tariff ruling, seeks clarity.
I'm feeling good in my shoes. Step by step 否定視点から昨日この deep breath 見上げる空はどこまでも white 背伸びはやめた I'm keeping my pride low angle high vision ぶれない my definition Yeah, yeah, yeah ぶれない my definition Yeah, yeah コーヒーカップに映る歪んだネオン誰かの世界より自分のノートを選ぼうヒールを脱ぎ捨てて裸足のカンプじゃ飾る必要ないむき出しの性格でクール飛行で見つけた自分であることを For it no 魔法私は私でトークの雑音はミュートお気に入りのループ狭い路地裏から飛ばすこのグラフ狭い路地裏から飛ばすこのグラフ夜の帳が降りるスクランブルサイズ違いの靴音がランブル誰かの背中追いかけはしないこの高さから景色をデザインすり減ったソウルは誇りの証語る必要ない語るはこの足見下ろされるくらいがちょうどいいアンダーグラウンドから響かすストーリーby step ヘッポイ視点から日のこの deep breath 見上げる空はどこまでも white 背伸びはやめた I'm keeping my pride low angle high vision ぶれない my definition Yeah focus on me ぶれない my definition Ay 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 ay
She like pay for my time. I'm like girl check the price tag. You talking like stock in the sky, but the market say that's a red flag. Whole app full of clones, same pose duck.
Folks, traders just sharing some thoughts from Goldman Sachs with regards to the tariff decision. Goldman reportedly says this won't be the end of tariffs. The administration will almost certainly roll out alternative legal frameworks. Net result is probably slightly fewer tariffs, materially more trade uncertainty, and some incremental deficit concerns. Net-net, that's mildly supportive for equities and mildly negative for bonds, but largely priced for both. So that's traders just sharing a bit of a context there from the folks at Goldman Sachs.
You say queens need kings, but you hustle like a pawn, trying to charge like gold, but the shine long gone. You want crypto coin from a 9-to-5 man with a mouth full of lies about a 5-year plan. Got a wish list long as your weed, but the cooch been running through teams. Girl, your past got a paper trail, yet you talk like your skirt made a whale tail. You got land, that ain't luxury. Stop playing. You want stocks and bonds for some company? For what? Talk about I'm the prize, check the company. If they giving it away, that's a summary. Real tough. It's that blowout box, girl, it's oversold. You ain't Gucci with a tag, just a crystal robe. If the streets get it cheap, why you taxing me? It's that buy one, get one, ain't no scarcity. Whole aisle full of I'm her. Whole rack yell, I'm that, baby. Once the shelves overflow, ain't nobody paying top cap. So either drop that rate, be straight, or stop bragging about what's in your lap. Cause if everybody test drive, everybody knows.
And once again, just returning to the Fed's boss stick, he's just once again talking inflation. He notes a lot of fiscal stimulus is coming, and it will be expansive for the economy, but it will put some pressure on inflation.
INV Truist raises Quanta Services stock price target to $643 on earnings beat.
Whiskey 한잔 얼음들 흔하디 흔한 이름일 뿐 But balance is everything 나한텐 딱 맞는 mood 비싼 걸 알아보는 현은 아니야 라벨보다 중요한 건 타이밍 잔을 기울이며 생각해 나도 이런 밤을 즐기네
잔을 돌리다 문득 거울 속 내가 조금 낯설어 어른이 된 건지 아니면 흉내를 내는 건지 그래도 싫진 않아 I don't need a fancy taste 분위기면 충분해 스모키한 향 사이로 오늘이 천천히 녹네 말 많던 하루 끝에서 Just balance not too much 이 밤에 딱 이만큼
아는 척 안 해도 괜찮아 취향은 원래 주관적이야 누구는 싱글몰 찾고 나는 이 정도면 충분해 비싼 변진열장보다 지금 이 시간의 온도
얹어도 어색하지 않은 이 고요가 더 좋아 I don't need to show my worth 잔에 빛이 나면 enough
INV Davidson cuts DoorDash stock price target on valuation concerns.
Everything finds its role
INV DNOWQ4 2025 slides, merger integration weighs on results. INV Truist cuts Workiva stock price target to $90 on sector valuations.
て頼れる弱さ信用し合える強さ信用し合える弱さ嫌になられたらもう未来がない君が幸せになるのならそれがいい互いに考える
We're just getting an update from the Atlanta Fed GDP Now tracker for Q1. They're forecasting growth of 3.1%, so modelling growth rather of 3.1% in Q1.
Luces bajas, humo lento flotando en el aire. Tu silueta se mueve y el tiempo no me distrae. No hablo mucho, dejo que el ritmo lo explique. Mi voz va suave pero el mensaje te persigue. No vengo a prometer lo que no pienso cumplir, solo a decirte despacio lo que quieres oír. Miradas que pesan más que 1000 palabras. Cuando me acerco el silencio también habla. No hay prisa, la noche sabe esperar. Yo no fuerzo nada, dejo que se quiera dar. Tengo calma de calle y verbo que domina, y piel que no miente cuando el bajo camina.
Acércate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo porque vengas a mí. Siéntate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo porque vengas a mí.
Traigo historias tatuadas detrás de la voz. No todo es bonito, pero todo es real, no pose. Aprendí a moverme sin hacer ruido. El respeto se gana, no se compra, lo asumo. Tus dedos juegan con el borde del vaso. Yo leo lenguaje sin dar ningún paso en falso. Esto no es un juego, tampoco es presión. Es química pura, siguiendo el tambor. No soy de discursos ni frases vacías. Prefiero mirarte y dejar que confíes. El bajo golpea, el ambiente se espesa. Cuando el deseo habla, la mente se calla.
Acércate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo, dejo que vengas a mí. Acércate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo, dijo que vengas a mí. No hay promesas escritas, solo momentos que se dan. Si la noche nos invita, no le vamos a preguntar. Acércate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo, digo que vengas a mí. Acércate lento, siente el pulso del beat. No hace falta hablar cuando suena así. Todo está en el aire, lo puedes sentir. Yo no te persigo, digo que vengas a mí. Now I wasn't always here with the chalk in my hand. Used to have a different vision, had a different plan. I was a queen of the numbers in my own hometown, but I saw the kids struggling and I had to come down. I traded the corporate life for a desk and a chair to show them that algebra is actually fair. So I walked in the building, head held high, ready to teach them how to multiply. Check it, Tuesday morning, 8:45 on the clock. I'm standing at the board trying to move the rock. I got constants on the left, variables on the right. Just trying to help my kids see the mathematical light. I said, class, the principle of equality is the key. What you do to one side, you gotta do to side B. But kid, I just looked at me, said, low key, that's a reach. And kid B told the class, suspicion. My patience for the mystery is no longer sufficient. No cap, I'm stressed. Yeah, I'm stressed out. Fighting for my life, that's what this test is about. I'm basic. They say I'm cooked, but by the look on their faces, I'm totally hooked. I'm balancing the pain, distributive property. Just trying to give a mathematical liberty. I handed out the worksheet, tried to show him how I feel. I asked kids C to solve it, keep the balance real. He looked at the paper, then he looked at me inside. He muttered out, bruh, like he'd almost died. He shrugged his shoulders, whispered, nah, I'm good. I felt the failure rising throughout the neighborhood, until I saw the inverse reflected in his eyes. I realized Sigma wasn't just a way to say goodbye. It's the identity property, the one that doesn't lie. I saw it in their eyes, yo, they weren't lost. I taught them the properties, they paid the cost. God is a promise, no cap is the truth. I finally found the formula, the equation of youth. I'm crashing in it. No cap, I'm stressed. Hey, yeah, I'm stressed out. Baby, that's what the test is about. We're W, we're Sigma. Yeah, they say we're cooked. With the knowledge of the numbers, we're totally hooked. I'm balancing my soul, distributed property. I finally found my mathematical family. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. 6, 7, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no good, no good, low cure, 똑같은 자리 똑같은 메뉴 이어폰 끼고 앉아있어도 음악은 잘 안 들려 창밖 지나가는 사람
INV Cosmos Energy stock surges 16% on Ghana license extensions.
기다리는지도 모르겠어 그냥 여기 있는 게 편했어 집에 가면 또 혼자일 텐데 굳이 일찍 갈 이유도 없어 카페 시간만 마셔 커피는 아직 남았는데 나는 이미 비어있어 카페 아무 생각 없이 멍하니 앉아있다가 하루를 다 써버려 Nothing on my mind but I'm still here Nothing on my mind yet I don't leave 휴대폰 배터리는 줄어가고 메시지는 없고 알림이 울리면 괜히 네 이름부터 찾게 돼 카페 왜 이렇게 조용해
INVCG Oncology stock hits all-time high at $57.92.
오늘도 이렇게 아무 일 없었던 하루 기억도 안 날 것 같아 깜빡하게 남은 눈은 천천히 녹아
INV SNCF considers stake sale in Rail Logistics Europe unit, Bloomberg.
Suara mesin kopi dan langka, sepatu yang monoton.
Selamat pagi, dunia yang pura-pura sibuk. Gak usah senyum, aku tahu gigimu kering. Mari kita mulai sandiwara harian ini. Absensi jempol, tanda tangan kontrak, jadi budak duduk di kubikel. Otak diperas sampai retak, kata santainya ada kendala dengan nada datar. Padahal dia cuma mau tahu kapan laporannya kelar. Kita ini cuma angka di dalam spreadsheet mereka. Bisa diganti kapan saja kalau performa tak bertenaga. Rekan kerja tertawa bahas proyek sambil makan siang. Padahal di dalam hati mereka berdoa agar kamu tumbang. Gak ada kawan di sini, cuma ada kepentingan. Peduli itu strategi, bukan sebuah ketulusan.
Selamat datang di kota penuh empati plastik, dimana setiap sapaan punya maksud yang spesifik. Gak ada yang peduli kalau kau hancur berantakan. Mereka cuma mau tahu besok tugasmu sudah selesaikan.
Calendar update from the EU Parliament. The Trade Committee will meet Monday regarding the US trade deal following the SCOTUS ruling.
Baru pulangnya itu bukan basa-basi ramah. Itu cara halus memantau jam berapa kau sampai rumah. Tembok beton ini tebal tapi telinga mereka lebih tajam. Dengar suara piring pecah, mereka mulai merekam. Bukan mau menolong kalau ada tangis yang terdengar. Cuma mau punya bahan cerita biar grup WA jadi gempar. Kita hidup berdampingan tapi jiwanya berjauhan. Mati di dalam rumah pun mungkin baru tahu setelah sepekan. Gak usah baper, ini cuma realita yang disaring. Kita semua sendirian di tengah kerumunan yang bising. Gak usah cari pelukan di tempat penuh duri. Mending peluk diri sendiri sebelum dunia mencuri.
Selamat datang di kota penuh empati plastik, dimana setiap sapaan punya maksud yang spesifik. Gak ada yang peduli kalau kau hancur berantakan. Mereka cuma mau tahu buka tugasmu sudah selesaikan.
Lampu kantor mati, lampu jalanan redup. Tetaplah bernapas meski tak ada yang sadar kau masih hidup. Safe flight, Samger.
Yeah, wait before the sun can rise. I'm on the run, no alibis. Planting seeds where shadows hide, while the doubters sleep inside. Small decisions, day by day, pay my dues, I pay my way. Walking past a map, no guide, trust my gut, enjoy the ride. Never rush, I never race, I keep calm, I keep my pace. Carving stories, cutting stone, built this vibe from skin and bone. Climbing stairs you can't quite see, still I climb, believe in me. Fog was thick, the night was mean.
Just an update here from the German car industry. The Auto Association VDA says main tariffs affecting the car industry were not subject to the SCOTUS ruling. US tariffs on 15% on the cars and parts continue to pose a significant challenge for the industry.
silent, speaking to turning failures into gold. Flip that L, the legends told. Pressure makes the metal bold. Break the rules, I can't be sold. Detours turn to shortcut straight. Late nights turn to early fate. Footprints proving I create. Work so loud it shakes the gate. Unseen effort takes its form. Calm my mind inside the storm. Thunder talks, I don't conform. I stay warm, I stay the norm. Some is close beyond the rain. Pain's a tool to not a chain. Every scar becomes a stain. On the page it spells my name. Step by step constructing bright. Small flames glowing in the light. Spark the blaze, I burn it clean. From the gray I paint my green. Not by chance but destiny. I'm the proof you're meant to be. Every step makes miracles. Be from the grit to
MW. The economy caught a chill from winter storm Fern and tariffs are a lingering problem, S&P finds.
Silent revolutions, no sound. Still they surely shift the ground. No applause, I hold it down. Heavy crown, I wear it proud. Not imitation, this my own. Self-made cadence, self-made tone. Rhythms carved in broken zones. Now they ring like rolling stones. I don't beg, I don't wait. I create, then I elevate. If I fall, I recalibrate. Back again, no second guess, I dominate. Stack it up, stack it up. Blueprint talk, I act it up. Stack it up, stack it up. Stack it up, stack it up. No breaks, I'm gassed up. Stack it up, stack it up. Foundations that won't stop. Stack it up, stack it up. Foundations that won't stop. Stack it up, 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 stack it up. Step by step, I seize the crown. Earn respect, I won't bow down. Small victories bring renown. Big dreams in a small town. Not just luck and skill displayed. Late night reps, I never trade. Every step writes history made. Ink and sweat my resume.
Just an update from US President Trump says has to do something about the courts. And just keep in mind that Trump remark was earlier from when he was handed a note from an aide informing him of the Supreme Court decision, and to which he did say to those in the room he has to do something about the courts.
Young folks are such dummies, everybody shooting pistols. No more Bugs Bunnies, used to go to Chuck E. Cheese, eat a slice with some money. Now it's all RIPs and free my dogs, it ain't funny. I was watching Scooby-Doo when they shot Ricky. I was watching Rugrats when they shot Ricky. I was watching Dragon Ball Z when they shot Ricky. Remember playing outside with my friends. No Disney, couldn't play no Sega Genesis or PS1. So I went outside to go play with the sun. Water fight, Super Sega's a water gun. If you the last one standing there, you won, you the champion. So go and get it done, go and get it done. You the champion.
And you know you got it, 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 and you know
INV Cantor Fitzgerald reiterates onto innovation stock rating on packaging growth.
And you know you got it,
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 yeah, and you know you got it,
and you know you got it,
and you know you got it.
and you know you got it, and you know you got it, know you got it, oh, you know you got it, and you know you got it, and you know you got it, know you got it, oh, and you know you got it, 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 you know you got it, 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 and you 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 know you got it.
From the stoop to the rooftop, champagne bubbles, pocket full of dreams, dodging past trouble. Gold chain swinging, got the block on glow. Dice in my hand, life's a gamble, let it roll. Streets talk slick, whispers in the brickwork. Catch me at the deli, cream cheese on my network. A legend in my kicks, sway stay clean, living my best life, sharp as a guillotine.
Living it up, no regrets in the skyline. Bright lights dance while I'm sipping on fine wine. Hands to the ceiling, the world's my design. Living my best life, my soul's in its prime.
Late night cypher, fire on a cypher beat, corner store snacks, kings feasting in the heat. My name on the breeze, every block sings it. Wallet fat like it's doing bench presses, fitness. Life's a canvas splashing color on the frame. Graffiti thoughts tagged on the walls of my brain. Sunrise flex, paper planes take flight. The grind never stops, but tonight feels right.
Hustle in my veins, rhythm in my steps. Echoes of the struggle still keep me in check. Laughing with my people, futures looking vivid. Every second gifted, I live it how I live it. Living it up, no regrets in the skyline. Bright lights dance while I'm sipping on fine wine. Hands to the ceiling, the world's my design. Living my best life, my soul's in its prime.
Just making your way, US and India are said to sign the Pax Silica Declaration, which is a flagship effort on AI and supply chain security.
Concrete jungle, my kicks scuffed from the struggle. Pockets so light they float, bubble. Dreams heavy as anvils, they crush my hustle. But I'm slicker than oil in the street scuffle. Rain hit the pavement, rhythm in the splatter. Broken glass symphony, the city chatter. Stomach growling, echo loud in the alley. Chasing cheddar through the maze, no finale. Stack bricks, I'm building my empire. Ashes to sparks, turn smoke into fire. Keep climbing, no rest, no tire. They try to box me in, but I'm rising higher. Chalk outlines, but I color outside the lines. Like a puzzle, every piece misaligned. The moon my witness, the sun my grind. Got the past on my back, future undefined. Fist full of quarters, but the game's still rigged. Planting seeds of hope, but the soil's been picked. Mic in my hand, it's a wand, I'm a wizard. Turn these cold streets into something vivid. Echoes of the block, they whisper my name. Legends built where the shadows play the game. Dusty cassettes spin stories in the frame. I'm just trying to etch my initials in the flame.
Police sound far coming at me. Coppers running after me, Barrett Ellie. Laugh too loud, he started to talk. 5 minutes balk, 5 minutes ago walk. When I was giving out paper flies, almost took his Glock, your silence. Can't quite ignore the punky facts. Eyes on me like I'm some store, relax. Cops from Hogwarts, let me go, oh ding dong. It's the mob, oh ding dong. Hogwarts, let me go, waste the flow. It's the mob, I will lead you to my home, more rounds late for 2 more. In my head by a day or two, people new. Nasdaq Barbarello scaring you. It's the mob, yeah. Police running loud, coming at me. Coppers fighting with me, Barbaretta lit. Laughs off pound, almost lost his loud. The 2 minutes whipping wop, 8 cops, I felt they loop. When I was dirty on the trying fates. Almost booked and dress a lay away. Can't quite ignore the punky cop. Eyes on me like I was trying to work out. Cops from Hogwarts, let me go, oh ding dong. It's the mob, ding dong. Hogwarts, let me go.
INV Cantor Fitzgerald reiterates materially stock rating on solid Q4 results.
In my head by day or two, they poop. Tastic Barbarelli scaring you. It's the mob, ding dong. Police jump me loud. Next day I'm out. Cops have far regretted the very lot. Laughs on the cop, almost lost his work. 1 minute's running, 1 life is spared. Dork. When I was flapping with my tongue, almost explained them how I run. Can't quite ignore the punky choice. Eyes on me like I was arresting George. So now Hogwarts, let me go. Just the mobile ding dong. Cops, let me go, waste your mouth. Or I can walk there and back where more rounds, time attacks. In my head by a day or two, bogey ducks, Nasdaq Barbarelli scaring your love. G. Yeah. At the start of it, I was hopeful. Never knew talking to you could end up painful. But now I gotta keep it casual. You know, something social, a high here and there. Cause my heart, I must spare numbers and distance played a part. But that's not what kept us apart. But in the end, I was a supporting role, not the leading part. I hate that I can't blame you. Did I misread signs? Was you telling me I miss you? Just you telling me as a friend. I wrote verse after verse all about you. But I can never get a proper picture from you. I don't mean no harm and put you off as the bad guy. But the question remains, did you even want to give you an eye try? Or did I paint a picture that was never there? Debate against burning bridges in order to create some distance. But I'm still missing you and stuck on reminisce. Good luck to you in the future. This is my goodbye. You'll be missed. But will I?
INV Cubans fight blackouts with solar as US extends oil chokehold.
Let me finish this rap before you go slide out like talking to a rock. Like, oh, what's up with that dot? This ain't no Looney Tunes bow. Still tied to the fucking Looney Tunes, don't bout it. Alright. I said don't sorry about it. Just let me finish this rap before you go slide out like talking to a rock. Like, oh, what's up with that dot? This ain't no Looney Tunes bow. Still tied to the fucking Looney Tunes, don't bout it. Alright. Been my life blueprint. I move quiet through the city like a whisper in the dark. Every dream I ever chased started out as a spark. People talk about the grind like it's something they own, but I built my whole vision from the marrow and bone. I'm the architect of moments that they said I never reached. Turn the silence to a lesson only hunger could teach. Now I'm sketching out a future with a pen that don't bleed. And the midnight blueprint is the life that I lead. I've been walking with intention, every step got a plan. Never needed validation from a doubtful man. I was raised on resilience, taught to stand on my name. Turn the pressure to a compass that perfected my aim. Now I'm moving through the shadows with a purpose refined.
Every setback was a chapter that improved my design. If you look between the lines, you can see how I climb. I'm the blueprint of a fighter with a future in mind. I don't chase after noise, I let the silence reveal who's authentic in the moment and who's faking the feel. I've been building from the ground with a patient routine. Turn the cracks in my story to a structural beam. Now the skyline in my vision looking clearer than glass. Every failure in my past was a step I surpassed. I'm the echo of persistence that refuses to pass, and the blueprint in my chest.
INV Form 144 Ingersoll Rand Inc. 4. February 20th.
Step by step, yeah, the vision kept moving. Heart stayed solid while the world kept losing. I drew my path when the lights weren't shining. Turned every setback to a perfect timing. Now when I rise, you can feel that truth. This is the sound of a dream come through. I've been learning from the nights when the world felt cold. When the weight on my shoulders tried to swallow my soul. But I carved out a path with a disciplined hold. Now my blueprint is a story that'll never be sold. I'm the pulse of the moment when the doubt fades out. When the truth hits harder than the rumors and clout. If you listen to the rhythm, you can hear my route. I'm the architect of progress they can't figure out. I've been writing every chapter with a steady, calm hand. Never rushed into the future, never broke from the plan. I've been watching how the world try to shift in the sand, but my blueprint stays rooted like it's carved in the land. I'm the voice of the quiet ones who rise from the dust, who rebuild from the ruins with a blueprint of trust. Every lyric that I drop is a
INV Moody's upgrades Helios Towers to BA3, outlook stable.
I'm the proof that the patient ones eventually win. That the blueprint of a dreamer always starts from within. If you trace every line, you'll see where I've been. It's the midnight design of a champion's skin. When the night gets cold, I still follow the lines. Every heartbeat sync with the goals I design. I don't rush fate, I just trust the signs. Blueprint glowing like a star in my mind. Every shadow fades when the purpose is strong. Every wrong turn taught me where I belong. Now the city
INV Howard Hughes Q4 2025 slides, $2.1 billion acquisition amid transformation.
I grew. This is the life that I always knew.
Abstracting with tact, I have taken a style in disguise and branch so that my level does not drop. So pack your shit, there is no more fire in it, because if I start this, there will be no more shit in it. The area of language, I do not like ball, but do not look like a fool when I tell my song in this rap rhyme style.
INV London Mining Q4 2025 slides, record revenue, net cash position.
I put the words into words and make up the sentences that we did, and I can analyze with satisfaction to address the reason of a phrase and spray the radio with a napalm fume. Because if I had a nose for his, then I would be a salmon so calm. My shit originated in the ground, because even without that shit I get by very well. So succeed today and I would like your grave. If I like you, I now scoop the sand in arrogance, because at low tide there is beach in abundance. Well, you have hope for life after death, but is it then not an idiot to die, asshole? Well, whether you're wrong or on, death is much more appreciated to you. What worries, but oh well, tomorrow comes another day that you can no longer care for this barren day. The dope that I hope for that dripped and crawled, let, and little by little from the street the pessimist calls the kettle black. But you talk about the finish when you can't see a start yet. Make a gooder and then talk about B. The on did CD and we continue with E. Hello Earth, do we have contact? Hello Earth, do we have contact? Hello Earth, do we have contact? Or is this text still too abstract for you? You ever seen summer in July? Summertime shy, but the shies love July. It get cold as a tundra, but she always on my mind. I don't know if it's a splendor or she always in disguise, but the temp 10 below, that's how I feel without you. When you gone, it's like the summer disappear, right? I'm talking full moon, black cats, beer, right? Pigs in the air, now you see how it appear, right? When you gone, it's like the summer disappear, right? Summer disappear, right? Summer disappear, right? When you gone, it's like the summer disappear, right? Summer disappear, right? Summer disappear, right? I was looking for the sun in July. It was 8-2, but it felt like July. The 12 were in the sky, they knew it was a matter of time. I was looking for the sun in July. It was 8-2, but it felt like July. The 12 were in the sky, they knew it was a matter of time. Grew up without a summer, cold winter shivers, with snow and colds and never any embers. With you I'm so warm, I always wanna be in summer, but I don't know if it's a matter of time. Grew up without a summer, cold winter shivers, with snow and colds and never any embers. With you I'm so warm, I always wanna be in summer, but I don't know if it's a matter of time. I was looking for the sun in July. It was 8-2, but it felt like July. The 12 were in the sky, they knew it was a matter of time. I was looking for the sun in July. It was 8-2, but it felt like July. The 12 were in the sky, they knew it was a matter of time. Yeah. Look up. We used to sing this as kids, right? But I'm looking at it a little different now. Check it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Sometimes I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, painting pictures in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, hear me out. I used to have a lot of doubt, but now I know just who you are. The one who hung every single star. I'm sitting on the roof, telescope lens, looking at a galaxy that never really ends. And I'm feeling kinda small like a speck of dust, thinking about a holy God looking at us. You spun Saturn like a top, put the heat in the sun. You spoke a word into the dark and the universe begun. And honestly it's scary, you're too big to fathom. The distance between us is a massive chasm. You're holy, 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 set apart. I'm looking at the charts, trying to find where you start. Are you hiding behind Mars? Are you surfing the Milky Way? It feels like you're a billion light years away. And I'm just a man, stuck here on the ground, wondering if a God that big can be found. Yeah, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Sometimes I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, painting pictures in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, hear me out. I used to have a lot of doubt, but now I know just who you are. The one who hung every single star. But wait, flip the script, turn the page in the book. I think I missed the point when I took the first look. See, the maker of the stars didn't stay on the throne. He decided he would make a human body his home. Yeah, you stepped out of glory, stepped into the mess, put on flesh and bone just to pass the test. Not a distant interaction, not a Zoom call from space, but a savior walking with us. Yeah, we saw your face, Jesus Emmanuel, that means God with us. You didn't ride a comet, man, you rode a bus. Metaphorically, you walked in the dust, felt the hunger and the pain, so I never have to look up and feel lonely again. You traded the crown of stars for a crown of thorns. The veil was ripped, the curtain was torn, so that up above the world so high came down low just to bleed and die. Took the sin from my chest, took the weight off my back. Now there ain't no separation, there is nothing I lack. So when I look at the sky, yeah, the diamonds are cool, but if I think you're far away, then I'm acting a fool. You're closer than my breath, you're living inside. No more seeking, no more needing to hide. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I don't wonder where you are. You're right here, up above the world so high, but you're the apple of my eye. Twinkle, twinkle, hear me shout. Hear me shout. I ain't got a single doubt, 'cause I know just
Dedication shows your power. The cross shows your love. We got both. I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm on a mission, I'm asking for more time. Can I get a minute or is that crossing the line? Time is run out and clock is gonna strike midnight. I'm gonna evolve into a beast in the full moonlight. No one can stop me, only time. What a crazy life of mine. Oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm on a mission, just asking for more time. If not, then it's gonna be fine. I'm going home, but not in a box. When my time is up, I will be found. Just some bones sitting on rocks right by the water with
INV earnings call transcript. TDS Q4 2025 beats EPS forecasts. Stock up.
To my friends and family, I will see you on the other side where the grass don't need mowing. Until then, it's my breath I'm holding. I think I'm okay. I think I'm doing fine. I'm on a mission, just asking for more time. Just one time. They said it's for safety, just a scan of your face. Now your life's on a server in a government space. Every dollar, every mile, every breath they track. Say one wrong word, they can shut it all back. Digital ID, sound like freedom on a chain. Smile for the camera while they tap your vein. They say it's progress, but it smells like control. They barcode the body and program the soul. No cash, no key, your worth is a code. Your name's in a system you don't even own. They say trust us, while they tighten the grip. You blink too loud and they cancel your chip. We want them all, now they locked in a plan. No freedom for the faithless, just rules for the damned. But I'll keep my soul where the sunlight shines free. You can tag the world, but you can't tag me. Digital ID, the mask of the slave. Freedom's the cause they forgot to save. Stand up, rise up, take back your name. Before we're all numbers in their game. Digital ID, the mask of the slave. Freedom's the cause they forgot to save. Stand up, rise up, take back your name. Before we're all numbers in their game. Digital ID. Digital ID. Digital ID. Digital ID. Digital ID.
INV earnings call transcript. Array Digital Infrastructure Inc. Q4 2025 sees strong earnings beat.
Yeah.
At no point in my life did I wanna be a dissident. As a kid, I view both the stars and stripes with a grin. Like many others, even though it's still hard to view. Slowly discovered that the red, white, and the blue, it's all but a cover for the wealthiest few among us. The new deception collection in the news, humongous. And it brings us right on back, right on track to throw some more dead up on a rack. As long as it's the citizens who pay all of the fines, they're duly inclined, upon and the most powerful and most intertwined to serve the most corrupt and learn what's now on their minds.
Tis written in the stories, carved into the stone.
The bravest are the global few that keep resisting the ropes.
Tis written in the stories, carved into the
I see the day where we truly have no power. Fill you up with that noise, then turn around. In an hour. Gaslight the citizens for the damn things that they ran on. But the money is what speaks to these vampires. The system is fucked, never thought I'd take such a leap. Keep digging past the money and mucking, you find what they keep. Take a look past the shade and charade, you and see that it's deep. Where the lies and deceit see beyond the veils that they read. They send out the narratives like a storm and we're caught in the weather. Yet they still proclaim we're all in this mess together. While the battle for justice is far from black and white, their concern for us goes mute as the prophets climb.
Tis written in the stories, carved into the stone.
The bravest are the global few that keep resisting the ropes.
Tis written in the stories, carved into the stone.
The land is only free if those with the least still have hope. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, this one's for the real ones. Living truth in a world full of noise. It ain't easy being who you are, but I ain't never backing down. Born in a frame they tried to find me in, but I flipped that script, found the man within. Doctors said girl, but I felt that split. Now I walk like truth, every step legit. Used to stare in the mirror like who this be. Now I look in my eyes saying that's just me. From bonders to T-shot scars on my skin, every mark's a map where my life began. I walk with pride even when the lights low. They can hate all they want, still I grow. Voices in the dark say I don't belong, but my soul been singing this same old song. I'm a man, I'm enough, let the whole world know. I don't need your box, I define my own. Ain't afraid to stand, let my colors show. Truth on my chest and my heart on flow. Real ones feel me, yeah. Real ones know. Tried to erase me, said I'm just confused, but I broke them chains, now I lace my shoes. Walk tall in the world, trying to drag me down, but a king don't fold when he wear that crown. Public bathroom stairs, job interview fears, but I still show up, wipe away those tears. Ain't asking for a pass, just a little respect. Not a phase, not a trend, put some truth in that check. They say manhood got rules, gotta be tough, can't cry, but I bled for this name, gave my past goodbye. And if strength is in silence, then listen close, cause my voice is a riot that finally rose. From closets to courtrooms, I fight with grace. Even when the law tried to erase my face, family turned their backs, but I built new roots. Brotherhood in the struggle, yeah, we lace our boots. Got love for my sisters, respect for the crew. For the ones in between, I see you too. I ain't here for applause, this ain't no show. I'm just trying to be me and let my truth grow. I walk with pride even when the lights low. They can hate all they want, still I grow. Voices in the dark say I don't belong, but my soul been singing this same old song. I'm a man, I'm enough, let the whole world know. I don't need your box, I define my own. Ain't afraid to stand, let my colors show. Truth on my chest and my heart on flow. Real ones feel me, real ones know. This ain't just my story, it's survival and rhyme. Every line a heartbeat in the world out of time. Still we rise, still we go. Trans and proud, yeah, real ones know.
Rebel never wonder how I ever stay in me within you with love, with many things of us and all. Going still alive, everywhere we see is our soul. In the mind of in the shine, the light is the time you're playing holy. My motherfucking shades, what happened and happening, having no hell. My bitch is snack neck, motherfucker left, yeah, that's how. They will never wonder how I ever alive. Everywhere we see is our soul. In the mind up in the shine, the light is the time you're playing. Holy my motherfucking shades. What happened in heaven or hell. My bitch is snack Nick, motherfucker left. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how. They will never wonder how I ever stay in me within you with love. With many things of us and all going still alive. Everywhere we see is our soul. In the mind up in the shine, the light is the time you're playing. Holy my motherfucking shades. What happened in heaven or hell. My bitch is snack Nick, motherfucker left. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah. Manchester skies, gray but gold, brick by brick, story unfolds. Yeah, yeah, let's sky it. Brick by brick. Yeah. Used to chase roads with no end in sight, head full of dreams, pockets light. Every map I held was drawn wrong. Wore out my shoes where the pavements belong. Raindrops at the pain like a metronome. Found my rhythm in the places I've roamed.
INVGLPIQ for 2025 slides. Strong beat fuels aggressive 2026 growth plan.
This concrete ground starting to feel like mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brick paths winding through the green. Wildflowers pushing through between. Thought I'd find my way out. West or east, but Manchester's where my roots find peace. Rain can grow. Yeah, that's the cold road. Finally home. Seasons shift, leaves hit the street, but I'm planted firm, ain't skipping a beat. Saw the city change with every pass. Now I'm part of the fabric, built to last. From northern quarter to the edge of town, every corner holding stories I found. No need to run, no need to hide. This is where my true self can reside. Mic check 1 2.
MW. This satellite maker's stock is soaring. Here's why it can still rally a lot more.
I used to write rhymes about leaving this place, chase horizons all over the map space, but every mile just made it clear the home I sought was right here. In the rain, in the laugh, in the sound of the train, every brick knows my name. Brick paths winding through the green, wildflowers pushing through between. Thought I'd find my way out, west or east, but Manchester's where my roots find peace. Rain can grow. Yeah, that's the cold road. Finally home, brick by brick. Yeah, grow by grow. Manchester's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, fecklets per bar, with internal rhymes on lines 2, 4, and 6. Short, punchy lines to make it catchy and easy to chant. Slightly slower flow to emphasize emotion before the final chorus. Would you like me to adjust the tempo, add more wordplay, or tweak the theme to focus on something specific about Manchester, or your personal story?
INV building permits surge, beating forecasts, and reversing previous downturn.
Mind on a mission, precision obsession. I don't need permission, I'm breaking the section. They talk but they don't see the vision. I supervise every division, lyrics collide like a prison ride. Every bar is violent, every line is defined. I'm overthinking why you underwrite, overwrite what you summarize. Clock ticking, I don't never stall. I'm built from pressure, I never fall. I'm the supervisor, watching every move, mind on fire, nothing left to prove. I'm the supervisor, eyes on the frame, control the chaos, remember the name. Yeah, I'm 10 steps ahead while you hesitate. Calculate, dominate, regulate, words ricochet in my cerebellum. I spell venom, send momentum. I don't rap slow, I attack beats, snap teeth, rap sheet full of crack speech. Every sentence a sentence, judge, jury, execution with emphasis. I'm pacing thoughts at a dangerous rate. Brain waves levitate off the page I create. You play safe, I play chess, one move ahead. I don't play dead. I'm the supervisor, watching every move, mind on fire, nothing left to prove. I'm the supervisor, eyes on the frame, control the chaos, remember the name. I dissect verbs, reconnect nerves, every breath burns. I let stress serve as fuel, as proof, as evidence. I never fake, I represent. I audit thoughts like a mental accountant, balance the madness, the talent abundant. I run the system, glitch proof vision. You loop the same bars, repetition. I'm clocking syllables, stacking intent, back to the wall. I invent revenge, not violent, just precise with rage. Ink on fire, I ignite the page. I'm the supervisor, watching every move, mind on fire, nothing left to prove. I'm the supervisor, eyes on the frame, control the chaos.
INV earnings call transcript. Employers Holdings beats EPS but misses revenue Q4 2025.
They want shortcuts, I want longevity, built from the rubble. Respect the pedigree, I don't follow trends, I dissect them, then rebuild them better, perfect it. Every record I wreck is a lesson. You hear noise, I hear progression. I'm breathing bars, exhaling stress. Every rhyme sign with the check for debt, owed to the grind, paid in time. I don't quit, I redefine. I'm the supervisor, watching every move, mind on fire, nothing left to prove. I'm the supervisor, eyes on the frame, control the chaos, remember the name. If the lights fade and the beat goes mute, I still out rap what you thought was truth. I don't need applause, I need silence, so I can hear the thoughts turn violent. But calm winds when the storm is done. I supervise me, not anyone. From the bottom line to the higher view, I was always the one I answer to. Yeah, I'm the supervisor, watching every move, mind on fire, nothing left to prove. I'm the supervisor, eyes on the frame, control the chaos, remember the name. I'm the supervisor. I'm the supervisor.
One, two.
Chop, hard stop, then we start back cold. Stop, go rhythm in my marrow, let the bar lines fold. Thick drums, big thump, make the hard facts told. If the pocket got a pulse, I let my scars grab hold. Yeah, hard chop, hard stop, then we spark that soul. Crack, snow hits, kick, drum hits, the yard gets rolled. No filler, just to kill a little cough control. When the gaps show teeth, I let the snare patch holes. Needle thread the groove, I'm loop lapidary with language. City brick syntax, chip granite for the canvas. Grit, panic vanishes, grip planet with the bandwidth. Click, clack, mechanics, I ship planets when the jam hits. Hawk fragments, stalk tactics, bars that backflip. Call black basalt, mark tracks with the sharp hat tip. Card carry classic, hard carry yard heavy. Stalk ready, bark steady while the snare guard Chevy. Cross faith with the craft, I don't beg for a pardon. I'm a pen in the garden, the broken stems that keep hardened. Quarry your quotables, portable, volts in the stanza. Multis and multiple, slaughter the post with the mantra. Stop. Breath, go, catch wreck when it lands right. Hands tight, fans right. Man might bend granite with hand mics. Deadpan grin with a sandpaper soul. Gold error code in my throat. Never sold. Hop chop, hard stop, then we start back cold. Stop, go rhythm in my marrow, let the bar lines fold. Big drums, big thump, make the hard facts told. If the pocket got a pulse, I let my scars grab hold. Hey, hop chop, hard stop, then we spark that soul. Crack, snow hits, kick, drum hits, the yard gets.
INV earnings call transcript. London Gold Q4 2025 beats earnings expectations.
I'm solemn and sudden, stutter step up a cut, copper tongue cutting the hum and butter the drum skin, flooded with rum grin, crumbling.